Hey everybody, how's it going? This is an unboxing of the Samsung Galaxy S4 international versions. We have the white and black version here for you today. We're going to go ahead and unbox both, give a quick overview of both, and just show you what they look like. Now keep note again, these are the international versions that do not have a carrier bundled to them. They can be purchased online anywhere. There'll be links down below if you're interested in purchasing one. These are available, however, on AT&T starting Saturday. If you pre-order one, they'll come on Saturday, or you can go and pick one up in your stores starting on Saturday again. These don't support LTE, however, they do have the octa-core processor. It's a little bit faster of a processor. In the final review, we'll see how it stacks up, how it shows, if it actually does improve the processing on the phone, or whether it's worth getting the LTE variant of the Samsung Galaxy S4. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and unbox them both, and we'll just show you around. So this is my white frost one, and this is the black mist one. It's more of a blue, but I'll show you in a sec here. So I'm going to go ahead and pop them both open. All right, and here are the beauties themselves. This is the S4 in black and the white. Again, this is the black. They decided to change it to black this time. They used to have a more of a dark blue, but for the S4, they decided to stick with black. So we'll go ahead and pull the phones aside here. We'll show you that after, and we'll see everything that comes included with them. So here's the phones right here. Fairly light upon first holding them. Again, there's no battery in there, but still fairly light phones. Put those off to the side there, and let's go ahead and quickly run down on the specs. All right, so here they are. These are the S4. I'm going to go ahead and stack this up here. All right, so this is the international 16 gigabyte version with HSPA+, so it still does support fairly fast networks. It's not ancient technology. It's got high-speed 3G. I'm going to be using it on the AT&T network. This is there where it stands apart from the other versions. It has the octa-core processor, 1.2 gigahertz quad-core plus the 1.6 gigahertz quad-core processor. We have a full Super HD AMOLED display, which is supposed to be very excellent, so we'll test that out. We have full HD video, 1080p, 13 megapixel front or rear facing camera with a 2 megapixel front facing camera, GPS, universal remote if you want to use that, a 2600 milliamp hour battery, Android 4.2 Jelly Bean, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, NFC, AMOLED, and the number on this is the GTI 9500, so that is the international version. So those are the specs for the S4 International here. And we'll go ahead and then check out what's inside the box. All right, so again, this is the white one. This is our black one. As you can see on the box here, they kind of mark the colors off like so. We're going to go ahead and pop these open. All right, so here we go. You get a handbook from Samsung included inside, which they've kind of taken a more old-fashioned or I don't know how to put it, but just more of a nature almost approach to this. They've got these wooden looking boxes. Unfortunately, they aren't wooden. They are cardboard. They have these brown paper pamphlets, which has the handbook talking about the phone, the manual, quick start guide, and all that. Looks like they're even using some older font here. So we got some, again, they're trying to just make everything look a little bit more user-friendly. They got lots of animations and pictures inside there. So we'll put those off to the side. Here is our white charging cable. So this is the black phone. It comes with a white cable. And then we get a standard wall plug. Again, just USB to AC adapter. Earbud tips. A pair of earbud tips. Headphones, so white Samsung headphones right here. Again, they're kind of mimicking of the older Apple ones. And then we have our massive 2600 milliamp hour battery. And there it is in my hand, just so you get a sense for it. So again, massive battery. And that's what comes in the black one. I'll quickly show you the white one here, just so you get a sense. This is the white variant. All the colors for everything are the same. Charging cable there. AC adapter there. Your massive battery. Earbuds. headphones, everything wrapped up nicely. Again, kind of mimicking Apple packaging now, because they do a good job with that. However, they've got the white accessories. I guess the one thing I would have liked to see is the maybe the color differentiation depending on the type of phone you got. Maybe if you got a black phone, you get black headphones or black cables, but you know, everything's white, so just keep note of that. And again, these are for the international versions, and I expect the same to be with the AT&T versions. So let's go ahead and take a look at the phones. All right, so here they are. I'm going to just go ahead and adjust the camera, and we'll come back to these. So here are the phones in up close and personal. I'm going to go ahead and unwrap both these phones so I can show you what they look like without the plastic on. Again, they don't have the battery in right now. They are fairly light, but what I am noticing is how slim these phones are. Samsung's done a really nice job with slimming down their S line. Again, I know the S3 had about the same specs as this. However, just by getting an official look or a first look at these, I'm really liking the black S4. I know they got rid of the blue one as opposed to the S3, but the black one's really sleek. I think Samsung did the right thing by going with white and black, not a white and blue, because the blue, it fit in, but I really do like the white and black. So that's just a side note here. I'm going to go ahead and unwrap both these again. The one thing I'm not a huge fan of is the glossy finish here on the back. It's kind of disappointing. It's fingerprint magnet, as you can already see by just playing around with the backs here and unwrapping these huge fingerprint magnets. As soon as you touch it once, it's just going to get a quick fingerprint on it, and it's just going to kind of be like that for the rest of it. So whether if you put a case on it or a screen protector, that will change it obviously, but this is going to be a huge fingerprint magnet. So both these, white and black, something funny to notice is they both have white innards when you pull the back off. So go ahead and insert the monstrous battery into both these phones. We'll go ahead and power them on. Once I do that, we'll close them up here. And these are your SIM slots, and then you also have expandable memory slots right here. And now that we have both of the batteries in, I'm going to go ahead and close up the phones, and we'll power them on just to show you what they look like. Again, this is just a hardware overview. I'm not going to go in depth on the software right now. You're going to have to wait for the review to see that. That will be coming up soon. Again, I'm just showing you what the phones look like externally. You can decide now if you want to buy a black or white device. It's just kind of something that a lot of people ask about. Again, both of them look really nice to me. These are the same ones that will be available on AT&T as well on Saturday. Same colors. The only difference is one has an LTE model and one doesn't, the i9500. So I'm going to go ahead and power it on here. As you can see, we get a little notification light, a nice Samsung animation, and I'll go ahead and boot up fairly nicely right here. The screen, just by first impression from what I saw right there, looks wonderful. The screen, as I know you can't tell on camera obviously, but it looks gorgeous. The Super AMOLED display is incredible, blows most displays out of the water. It never fails to disappoint too, and they did a great job with the Galaxy S4. So I'm already loving the screen, and I've only seen it for a couple seconds here. So same animation here we have on the white S4, and we're going to go ahead and let that finish booting up, and then I'll show you some close-ups of the phone. Alright, so this is the bluish black / gray S4 up close. Again, I like the raised checker texture that it has on it. The whole thing is glossy again, which I've said before I'm not a huge fan of, but I can live with it. I like the colors. Both the blue or the black and the white are really nice. Samsung does a really good job with it. The feel is awesome. It feels really nice in the hand. Even with the battery, it's still fairly light, extremely thin. These phones are very thin. And the metal bezel, I'm a really big fan of too. I like that metal bezel in there, and I like the buttons. The build quality is fairly solid. Again, it's all plastic, but still the build quality does feel good in the hands. Alright guys, so thanks for watching the dual unboxing here. We're going to have plenty more coverage coming up in the very near future, including reviews, some rundowns. Leave it down in the comments of what you'd like to see, and we have a very special video coming up in the near future. Yes, we are doing a drop test. We're going to drop one of these and compare it, see how it stands up, and you'll see that video very soon. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Leave your comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.